Good day from a surprisingly frosty Kamakura, Japan on this Saturday, December 13th. Overnight lows dropped to 2 degrees Celsius, the coldest it's been here yet. I felt a decent earthquake last night. Don't worry, we're fine. Most of the shaking was far north of us here. I roasted homegrown peanuts with honey, baked fluffy blueberry muffins, and slow-cooked an incredible lamb pilaf in my Moroccan tangine. All served on beautiful dishes gifted by a sweet neighbor, a morning walking buddy. Out in the garden, the broccoli is growing well. I harvested the last of the fiery jalapenos, and I planted wild strawberries gifted to me from another kind neighbor. So come along for a cozy, tasty look back at this past week in Kamakura. Well, this morning, a nice woman that I meet on my morning walks called me over to pick up some things from her. These are teacups and a tea set and some plates, very beautiful plates. I'll give you a better look inside. Very nice of her and her husband. Well, it's Thursday morning and the week's almost over, so I'm finally going to get to these peanuts here. It's a small harvest, but what I'm going to do is roast them. I'm going to shell them, roast them, and then I'm going to spray them lightly with some olive oil and some salt and see how they turn out. So let's do that, shall we? Yeah, I thought that I'd do the shelling down here in the kitchen. Yeah, I've had a busy week outside the home. I had work on Monday and Tuesday. And yesterday, Wednesday, I just took the day off. I did a few things, such as picking up the dishes. I'll show you in a moment. So let's get these shelled here. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? Good sizes. Yeah, not bad at all. Okay, so here we have it. Literally a handful of peanuts. So I'm going to rinse these. Then I'm going to boil them for a few minutes. Over here I have some water boiling, so I'm going to add some salt here. About a tablespoon, not much water in there. Okay, and I'll add my peanuts. And we'll let that come to a boil, then I'll shut it off. So I'll let that go for about 5 minutes. Okay, I think they're done. And they swelled a bit. All right, I'm going to drain these. And I'm going to let them dry before I roast them. Yeah, I'm going to pan roast them in olive oil and salt. So I'll just set this aside for now, and we'll come back to that. Oh, by the way, my neighbor across the street there, she gave me some wild strawberries yesterday. These are the white variety. So I'm going to plant these today. Yeah, I've got them in a little bag of water here just to keep the leaves nice and fresh. Yeah, we'll go outside and we'll plant these today. Very good, very good. Thank you. And here are the dishes that I received yesterday from a morning walking friend. Yeah, she and her husband, they gave me these yesterday. So I'm going to get them sorted and cleaned up. Okay. Yeah, these are some teacup saucers. Very pretty, very nice. And here are some bowls. Yeah, very nice bowls. And more little bowls here. Yeah, here are the little teacups, the chawan. And here's the teapot. Very pretty, very pretty. So let's get this stuff washed. This is a very pretty plate. And these are nice as well. Oh, and here we've got some more plates. These are beautiful. Look at that. Very nice. Little bird here. Very nice. And one more here. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Alright. So I'll clean these up and we'll find a new home for them. Okay, I've never done this before, so hopefully it'll turn out right. I'm not going to drench the peanuts in a whole bunch of oil. This is olive oil. Just a little bit here. Then I'll add the peanuts, get them all coated. Okay, and then we'll put them on the flame. I'll turn the flame down a bit, and so that they can cook, I'll cover this here, put the lid on. Okay, and then later I'll douse it with some seasoning salt here, and maybe even a little bit of Manuka honey. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. I'm going to turn it down a bit so that it doesn't burn. And while that's cooking, I'll dry my dishes. I'll check on this from time to time. Yeah, I do want them to brown, but not burn. Okay, all dried. And we'll decide where their new home will be a little later. Okay, they've browned a bit. So let me taste one here. Good. Very good. Okay, I'm going to add some salt next. Okay, and then I'll drizzle it with a little bit of Manuka honey. I can turn that off now. So basically this is a test for next year. I'll grow more peanuts. I thought I was going to have a lot, but I didn't. It's all right. Let's see, how does this taste now? That's good. Very good. I'm going to use one of the little plates that I received yesterday. I'll let these cool down and we'll taste them again. Okay, here are the honey roasted peanuts, and they look pretty good. Tastes pretty good too. Okay, I'm going to do some trimming of my broccoli leaves here, especially the ones that have been chewed up. Okay. Yeah, leaves like this here, I'll just get rid of, compost them, try to do it right. Yeah, hopefully this will redirect some energy back up into the plant to grow some florets. We should see some soon. Yeah, I think we've got one forming here. Yeah, I'll leave as many of these leaves as I can. Since this doesn't get direct sunlight, it needs more leaves to draw in energy. Okay, so I think this one's finished. Looks good. Let's see, how's this one doing? This one looks pretty good too. Some of these smaller plants, just going to get rid of. I'm not going to get any broccoli out of these. Yeah, another one over here. And this one here. Yeah, I like these Sapotin shears quite a bit. This plant looks pretty good. And again, I'll just get rid of these small ones. Okay, yeah, this is a very healthy plant. Okay, two more down the other end. This is a big leaf, but I'll take it off anyway. Yeah, this one can go. And this one here. Okay, so they look pretty good, So I'll give them some fertilizer. Okay, I've mixed the BioGrow fertilizer, the 3 types. So we'll give this a nice drink. And I'll give some to the lemons over here as well. And the Mekong. There we go. I saved a little bit of this fertilizer for the radishes. And they seem to be doing okay, surviving the cold weather. The ones that I planted in the vacant spots seem to be doing fairly well. Some might not make it. And we'll give some to the newly planted garlic in this back furrow here. There we go. Okay, next I'm going to cut back my eggplant here. Ouch, it's got thorns on it. Yeah, I'm going to leave the roots in there and let them decompose. That way I can use the soil next spring. Yeah, it's currently a little bit past 1 in the afternoon. It's far too cold to be out here in the mornings, so out here in the afternoons is perfect. Let's see, it's 15 degrees, so it's not too bad. Kind of pleasant. Okay, so next I'm going to clip all of the jalapenos. Got some really nice ones up here. I'm only going to take the larger ones, and I'll leave the smaller ones to get a little bit bigger before the cold takes over. Yeah, I'll take off some of these smaller red ones as well. Some of them have shriveled up, so I'll leave them. Yeah, some of these I can just pull right off. Some really nice red ones here. Yeah, some of these I'll let stay on, see if they get any bigger before the really cold weather comes. Okay, not bad, huh? Not bad at all. One final check. I see a nice big one in here. Sometimes they hide. It's hard to see them. Okay, that's it. That's it. Here, our lemons are looking good. Yeah, they should get a nice crop. They're a little small. It's the first year here. And maybe next year they'll do better. Yeah, I'm not ready to harvest them yet. Give them another month or so, month and a half. Maybe after the new year, I'll harvest them. And then I'll prune them back a bit. Yeah, hopefully they'll grow nice and bushy next year. Okay, that's that. Okay. Let's take this around to the compost pile. Okay. Smaller stuff I can just drop right in. Some of this thicker stuff I need to cut up. Even have a tiny little eggplant on here. Okay, that's it for now. This here is my neighbor's side of the townhouse, and I told her I'd come and cut some of these things back. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, some of this will grow back in the spring. So we'll just have to come back again. Okay. Yeah, this kind of stuff I'll just drop in here for now. Yeah, over here I thought I'd plant some strawberries. Yeah, over here they get plenty of morning sunshine. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, I just want to get these roots out. Yeah, roots like this here. Okay, so let's see, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, so I'll put 2 larger ones in here, and then 2 smaller ones in here, and another 2 over there. Okay. I'll top this off with some fresh soil here. Okay, there's one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll save this one here for something else. Okay. let's get these watered. Okay. So I think right here would be good. So let's hope these wild strawberries do well out here. And hopefully our tulips will come up soon. Yeah, like I say, they do get a lot of morning sun. It's early morning and I'm here in the kitchen. I'm making some blueberry muffins. So I've got my wet ingredients and dry ingredients, and I'm about to bring it all together. Halfway through, and I sprinkled a little bit of Okinawan brown sugar on the tops of these here, just to give them some extra sweetness and crunch. Looking good so far. Okay, let's check them for doneness. They look good, nice and brown. Ooh, that looks good. They're done. They look delicious. So I'll put them over here and let them cool down on this rack for about 5 minutes, and then I'll take them out. They look good. They look very good. You hungry? Yeah, we're just back from our morning walk, and it's time for me to tuck into one of these blueberry muffins. Alrighty, a moment of truth. Everything looks good. Nice berry right at the end there. Okay. This is very good. And the sugar I put on top, perfect. Very nice. Very nice. There's a link in the description box. Very good. Well, it's a beautiful Friday morning, and I came here to harvest one of my peppers here. I'm making a lamb stir fry, so I'm checking to see if I have any peppers. So I think I'll let that stay on the plant for a while. Yeah, just this one here. I've got some others downstairs. Yeah, and these, I'll leave these on, let them grow a bit. Yeah, that'll work. Everything else looks good, although I notice my papyrus here is bent over, 2 of them. The tops look okay. Not quite sure what's causing that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll tie them up, huh? Yeah, tie them right there. Yeah, I've got this wire here. Maybe just wrap this around. See if this will help. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, maybe one more up above, right about here. I think I'll just use a twist tie, doubled up. Alrighty, we'll see how that does. Everything else seems to be doing okay. The pineapples look good. And the other trees are looking good too. How's the water here? Oh, that's fine. Don't want to overwater. Alrighty, let me show you what's happening in the office here. And the nasturtiums are still blooming here. What I think I'll do is I'll take these and put them in my salad for this morning. And a few of the leaves. Okay, so this will be a part of my breakfast this morning. And this is what I have prepared here. I froze these and I let them thaw out. I may slice up a few jalapenos in there. And these are the carrots that I grew. The meat will be this here, lamb. I've got some rice in the rice cooker over here. And I'm going to add some raisins. I've got raisins down here. Let's see here, I've got some cumin and coriander. And I'll season the meat with this. And I think I'm going to cook everything in my tagine here. Yeah, I'm going to cook everything in the tagine. Okay, I'm going to add some salt to the meat, some pepper. Okay, a little bit of cumin, and about half as much of coriander. I'm also going to add some baking soda just to tenderize the meat. Okay, let's mix and massage. Make sure everything is covered. Okay, very good, very good. And we'll set this aside and wash our hands. Okay, let me prep my vegetables here. Okay, I'm getting my meat cooked. So we'll cover this for a little while and then I'll turn it in a few minutes. Okay, let's see if we can turn this now. I think so. Oh, nice. I'm going to take this off and put it on a plate. It's not fully cooked, and that's all right. It'll cook once more. Okay. So in all these juices, I'm going to fry my vegetables. Okay, here I've julienned the carrots. Cut them into nice thin strips. Here I'll add the onions. Here's the garlic. I'll let this cook for a little bit before adding the peppers. Okay, here are the peppers, the bell peppers, and these are the jalapeno peppers. Okay, and here I'm going to add the meat back in and give this all a good mix. There we go. I'm going to turn off the heat and we'll cover this. And over here I have some freshly cooked rice. I cooked it with 2 tablespoons of butter and some saffron. So let's fluff this up a bit. We'll turn it into the bowl here. Here I'm going to add my raisins. 3/4 of a cup of raisins. And I'll give this a bit of a taste. Not bad. Could use some seasoning though. So I add a little bit of salt here. Not too much. Just plenty of seasoning on the meat. Here I'm going to add in the meat and the peppers. And we'll stir this up. Mix everything nicely. That smells wonderful. Absolutely delicious. And now we'll transfer everything to the tagine. Okay, here's the tagine base. And I'll just transfer it here. If it doesn't all fit, I'll just save the rest for later. But I think this will fit. Perfect. And I'm dissolving 1 beef bouillon cube in some very hot water. And this I'm simply going to drizzle all around, over the top, around the sides. And here's the tagine top. And this will go over on the stove again. And we'll turn on a very low heat. We'll keep an eye on it. That should be ready in about 30 minutes. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Let's take a look. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay. Okay, I'm going to plate up here. I'm not going to use a very big plate. This will do. Oh, that looks good. Now let me get some meat. That looks absolutely wonderful. Okay, here we are. Got my typical fruit top granola, a salad, and the main dish. Okay, let's tuck in. Oh, this looks so good. It smells wonderful. Okay, here we are. That is delicious. The meat is very tender. The baking soda helped a lot. The raisins give it a slight sweetness. And luckily, I have a lot left over. I'll be enjoying this for the next week or so. Lamb pilau. Give it a try.